right, everybody, here's Rusty. All original.
Thank you. Well, I love it because I don't know that I've done an all-original show, but not very often. Not very often. Most of them have been in my living room. So, first one I'm going to start out came off on my second album. It was it's kind of popular. A lot of people request this, and it's called Blue Flannel Shirts by my little brother Tony. Six in the morning, sun coming up, Tony's out back, loading up his truck with ladders and brushes and paint and stuff. He's ready to go to work in a faded blue flannel shirt. Starts up the engine, heads down the road. It's a beautiful day, but it's a little bit cold. He's gonna do the job like you've been told. Always keeps his word. Wearing a blue flannel shirt, no fancy tie, and no cutaway coat, no tight white collar choking his throat. And he says he's proud of a little bit of dirt and the freedom that he feels in a blue flannel shirt. Bought that shirt back in '93 at a yard sale out on Walnut Street. With the wife and kids, he's making ends meet, always down to earth, wearing a blue flannel shirt. Well, now look up there, he's 40 feet high. Excuse him while he paints the sky. He's my brother, he's a hell of a guy, and I know what he's worth when I see that blue flannel shirt. No fancy tie and no cutaway coat, no tight white collar choking his throat. And he says he's proud of a little bit of dirt and the freedom that he feels, yeah, the freedom that he feels in a blue flannel shirt. No fancy tie, no cutaway coat, no tight white collar choking his throat. I know he's proud of a little bit of dirt and the freedom that he feels, the freedom that he feels, the freedom that he feels in a blue flannel shirt. I shouldn't have taken that nap at 3 o'clock. Sometimes you just have to warm up a little bit, and that's all. So back in 2001, was it 2001 or 2000? I think it was 2001. A film crew came to Madison and filmed a big movie called Madison about the big boat race that happens here once a year. The Madison Regatta, most of you know about that. But I knew that this would be a great opportunity. If I wrote a good song, I might have a chance to get a song in a movie. And there was a friend of mine who was working, they hired a bunch of local people to work, and this girl got a copy of the script of the movie. I took it home, and she said, "Don't tell anybody I gave you that script. I'm not allowed to let anybody see that." So I took it home, and it was so good, I read it in about an hour. And so I took a few lines from the script and added a few lines, and long story short, I presented the song to them, and they said, "No, this movie was 1971, and your song is not 1971. We have to have music of the period." I don't know how or what strings somebody pulled, but we got the song in the movie anyway. There's a scene about 3/4 of the way through. The race boat driver, Jim McCormick, and his wife get in a fight. And she runs off to her mother's, takes the kid and runs off to her mother's. And on the way, they're driving in this station wagon, coming up a hill. And as they get to the top of this hill, she reaches over and turns the radio on, and there's Ride That River on the radio. And I just about went through the roof the first time I saw that. There's only like 8 or 9 seconds of it, but at least I got on the credits anyway. So. Let's see. This is cool because I don't have to scream and holler and try to get people dancing and drinking, you know. Nothing wrong. I like to drink. I like to play and drink for a room full of drunks that like Sweet Home Alabama, but I can break it down and give the personal touch to these songs tonight. I love it. So. On the muddy banks of the Ohio, there's a rusty old barge with a load of black coal. I was just a kid with a fishing pole and a pocket full of dreams. And when the big boats came to town, I loved that thundering sound. I knew I was always bound to ride the waves. I wanna ride that river, race with the wind, 'cause it's now or never, from here to the end. Yeah, I feel like a winner, I'll never give in. I'm gonna ride that river and race with the wind. Yeah, my blood runs hot, I can't sit still. Just let me get behind the wheel. I've got the guts, got the skill to make a dream come true. The river of life runs so deep, you gotta work hard and play for keeps. Give it all and never miss a beat if you wanna shine through. You gotta ride that river, race with the wind, 'cause it's now or never, from here to the end. And I feel like a winner, I'll never give in. I'm gonna ride that river and race with the wind. Ride that river, race with the wind, 'cause it's now or never, from here to the end. I feel like a winner, I'll never give in. I'm gonna ride that river and race with the wind, yeah. Ride that river and race with the wind. Yeah. How many of y'all remember Mickey Clark? Mickey Clark, great songwriter from Louisville, Kentucky. He played one of the folk festivals, and I got to open for him about 10 years ago. And his bass player left some equipment, and John Walburn, another friend of mine, took the equipment to my house. And when they went to look for the equipment, they said, "You got to go to Rusty's house, pick up this equipment." So several of the band members came over, and we just hung out on the patio and had a great time. We've been great friends ever since. Mickey passed away a few years ago, but we did get to write a song together, and he recorded it on his album, and I think some pretty well-known country guy recorded it. So I'd find out who did that, but he did a good job of it. He did a good job of it. Let's see. A well-known country guy. Well, I come from Concho County in Texas, where it's flat as a fiddler's bow. I got boots in my roots and rodeo shoots. I love to pick the Cotton Eye Joe. Daddy was a flatland farmer when I left with my guitar and a mountain to climb. Mama said the boy's gonna do what he do. Don't you worry none, he's gonna do fine. But I took a wrong turn in Denver with a girl from Caroline. She took me for the Hollywood lights. I followed that Bakersfield sign. Now I'm trying to lose these LA blues, drinking that Bakersfield wine. Now there's a rundown bar on Monterey Street. Me and the band call home. Yeah, we rattle the walls until the very last call. I'm lonely, but I'm never alone. 'Cause there's a pedal steel, a fiddler's reel, a little bit of Buck and Merle, a pretty face or two, but all I do is think about my brown-eyed girl. And I wish she rode off with me up Highway 99. I wonder if she thinks about me, or is she waiting for a star to shine? Now I'm trying to lose these LA blues, drinking that Bakersfield wine. Yeah, there's 100 lonely miles between her dreams and mine. Still I can't lose these LA blues, drinking that Bakersfield wine. Wish I could lose these LA blues, drinking that Bakersfield wine. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we were back in the green room talking to Jane and Sara, and Jane was talking about how much she loves karaoke. And so it reminded me of a song I wrote. This wasn't on the list for tonight, but I've got to do it now. So I think it was about 2006. We lived down here on West Street, right down the street from Shipley's Tavern. And I was out there on a Thursday night. People were buying me drinks. They were having karaoke. I swore I'd never sing karaoke under any circumstances. So they're all on me, trying to talk me into singing karaoke. And finally I did it, but I didn't use my real name. I put down Clark Kent on the paper. So they called Clark Kent, and I went up and I sang my song. And the moral to the story is, after 9 shots of Jägermeister, anybody will sing karaoke. I'm the karaoke king, of Crawfish County. Come out and hear me jamming every Thursday night. You ought to hear me sing, won't you please allow me? I just want to take you home tonight. If you don't know the words, you can't sing a song, but you can be a star if you can read along. Come on, shake your hips and try to read my lips, 'cause I'm the karaoke king of Crawfish County. Come out and hear me jamming every Thursday night. You ought to hear me sing, won't you please allow me? I just want to take you home tonight. Yes, I do. You sing sharp, I'll sing flat. Crank it up loud, nobody cares about that. Come on, stomp your feet, help me keep that beat, 'cause I'm the karaoke king of Crawfish County. Come out and hear me jamming every Thursday night. You ought to hear me sing, won't you please allow me? I just want to take you home tonight. Give me a TV set and a microphone. I sound like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. I like country music and rock and roll, Elvis Presley and David Allan Coe. I am the karaoke king of Crawfish County. Come out and hear me jamming every Thursday night. You ought to hear me sing, won't you please allow me? I just want to take you home tonight. Yes, I do. Okay, so far these have all been true stories, except for the parts I made up. Let's see what's happening. Oh, let's see. First verse of this song came when I was 17, maybe 18. The rest of it came several years later. Was on my first album, recorded with some of John Mellencamp's band members. They made it sound way better than just me by myself. So. 17, running from the world, My thoughts centered on a girl. The autumn wind brought me a summer smile. Every summer we'd hang out at Jenny's, her mom and dad cruising in the country, so we could be together just for a while. Just for a while can be a lifetime. You never get a second chance. You better think it over just for a while. 21 seemed like the right age. My hair was long, going through the wild stage, and Turn the Page was playing on the radio. Open doors and jumping fences, I was climbing walls, burning bridges. I felt independent just for a while. Just for a while can be a lifetime. You never get a second chance. You better think it over just for a while. Smiles and tears, days and years. You better believe that just for a while. I live and die here in the heartland, wondering where all my time went. You can't stop the world from passing by. Stand up for what you believe in and think about the air you're breathing. You know everything is just for a while. Just for a while can be a lifetime. You never get a second chance. You better think it over just for a while. Just for a while. Just for a while. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Getting ready to turn my guitar up. It's just a habit. We're totally unplugged tonight, so. A young man came home to a small river town. He'd served his country, and his mama was proud, and all the flags were waving on the 4th of July for a hometown hero in America's eyes. Oh, Johnny, what's happened to you? Did you give it all for the red, white, and blue. Way back in high school, a couple of average guys, and we'd talk about leaving, kissing this old town goodbye. You made a big decision at the fork in the road. Uncle Sam came calling, and you couldn't wait to go. But oh, Johnny, what's happened to you? Did you give it all for the red, white, and blue? And the battle raged like a demon in the night with the voices screaming. It's another soldier story. You give it all for the guts and the glory. Well, now the fight is over and the sun's shining bright. Your friends and family, they're all standing by your side. There's a chill in the air. I see them covering you underneath a blanket of red, white, and blue. Wrapped up in a blanket of red, white, and blue. Whoa, Johnny, we're so proud of you. You gave it all for the red, white, and blue. Oh, Johnny, we're so proud of you. Now we'll all stand tall for the red, white, and blue. Yeah. That song started out about my dad, and then it went into a friend of mine who lost his life in the service, and now it's just pretty much for everybody. So there it is. Let's see. How much time we got, Gary? 15 more minutes? Oh, I better pick my good ones. Let's see.
Oh, they're all good, right?
Well, oh yeah, I'd like to do it. I mean, get me pull the plug out there. Let's see, I'll be back in town 3 times. I try not to play Madison very often because, you know, once they see you buying toilet paper at Walmart, you're no big deal anymore. So, so I've been buying my toilet paper out of town. Be playing the Soup Stew Festival on October the 8th, 3 o'clock, right at the City Hall. And then, how many of you guys have been to Mad Festival, the Mad Hop Festival? Everything's mad around this town. We got mad liquor stores and mad all kinds of things. The Mad Hop Festival is November the 5th this year. So we'll be playing that one at a venue that I used to play at, but they're not doing much anymore, except for when things like this come to town. The Electric Lady, I'll be playing there on that Saturday. I'm going to wind up the year at the Mad Paddle on New Year's Eve, so tickets will be going on sale for that pretty soon. This song here is for my the most recent album. It's called For the Better. No, it's not. Hold on. Got to get the right heart for that one too. I remember my old blue jeans with empty pockets and holes in the knees, running down the sidewalk, climbing in the trees. I remember my old blue jeans. I remember my old guitar. I played boogie woogie and the wildwood flower. We had to sell it when times got hard. I remember my old guitar. Times fly past, nothing lasts forever. Well, it might sound strange, but some things change for the better. Oh, some things change for the better. I remember my old house, a 5-room shotgun, west side of town. Dad got drunk, so Mom got out. Yeah, I remember my old house. Whatever happened to my old gang? The wild-eyed boys with the southern twang. Shot up like a rocket, went out with a bang. I remember my old gang. Time flies past, nothing lasts forever. It might sound strange, some things change for the better. Yes, some things change for the better. I remember my first love, soft and sweet and tomboy tough. Took my heart, drug it through the mud. I remember my first love. Time flies past, nothing lasts forever. It might sound strange, some things change for the better. Yes, some things change for the better. For the better. Yeah. Let's see. Switch it up there. So glad to see people come out on a Thursday night when it's so beautiful outside and supporting music, and so glad that Jane keeps this thing going. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. Okay. Requests? Funny song? Sad song? Oh, that's been a long time. I'm not prepared for that one. Yeah. I do have funny cigarette. Well, let's see if we can squeeze some of them in here. You guys heard the story about this song? It's true. I was out on the patio with Andra, my wife, and she's got a bottle of Chardonnay. Yeah, maybe a couple bottles. I don't know. She had a glass of Chardonnay, and I'm sitting there drinking a Budweiser, and we're having this great conversation. About 10 minutes into the conversation, I looked up and realized I was the only one talking. Because she was sitting over there across on her cell phone. So this is a love song for people in love with their cell phones. Honey, put down your cell phone. Baby, give your thumbs a rest. You got a million friends on Facebook. You got me right here in the flesh. I don't know who you're texting, but if you want to make a real connection, get off of that internet. Come and get the real thing. We're going out on the town tonight. I'll order up some chicken wings. I want to hear you sweet talk, baby. Don't want to hear your cell phone ring. I know you'll feel much better if you'd only let me tweet your Twitter. Get off of that internet. Come and get the real thing. Well, this world is going crazy. People texting way too much. I'm not dumb. I'm not lazy. I just need a little human touch. I forgot my kazoo. Ba 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 ba. Michael Fortunato would be jealous of me right now, wouldn't he? Honey, turn out the light. Come and snuggle up right here. You're looking good and the time is right. Wait a minute, what's that I hear? OMG, WTF, LOL, you're my BFF now. Get off of that internet. Come and get the real thing. I said, get off that internet. Come and get the real thing. Yeah. Well, let's see. See if we can do one there. Yeah, this is great because some of these songs I just can't get away with playing out in. One more. Let's see. All right, I'll try a new one. I know I'm going to mess it up, because it's not even finished. I was working on it today, but I know you guys won't tell anybody if I mess it up, right? Right. Okay. I know I'm going to mess it up, but I don't care. So I wrote this song with Robert Reynolds, Grammy Award winner, songwriter from Madison. And it's another one that's not quite finished yet, but maybe you guys can help me come up with another verse or something. It's a song about, well, you know how radio is dying these days? And everybody's listening to Spotify and YouTube. And how many of you guys really, honestly, listen to the radio? Anybody? You do. That's good. So this is kind of a lament for radio. Radio, radio, play me something soft and slow. Play it for the midnight highway and a southern boy going home. Radio, radio, take me back to long ago. Cruising out in the country, out on Whippoorwill Road. There was those times we loved them. I need you tonight, radio. It's funny how those harmonies bring back old memories. She was more than a friend to me. Radio, radio, play me something sweet and low. Play it for the midnight highway and the southern boy going home. Maybe she'll think about me, light up her night radio. Radio, radio, radio. Thank you. You guys are in for a treat. Sara Trunzo from Maine and heading to Nashville, stopping in Madison to play her music for us. So, coming right up. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks.